Well, living the American dream requires a certain level of financial independence. And as we get older, we need to make sure that we properly prepared ourselves for our golden years ahead. Making sure our retirement funds are optimized for safety, income, and growth should be the main mission for each and every single one of us. And joining us today to talk about it are brothers Billie Miles and Brian Miles of Miles Financial Group. Welcome, guys. Thanks so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Look, you know, your firm handles everything involved in properly preparing yourself for environment for retirement. Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. You know, we started Miles Financial Group to help people that were planning to retire and those folks that are already retired. Really create the security and peace of mind that they deserve as they move into the next phase of their financial life. You know, many folks are concerned about the stock market and inflation and taxes and protecting their estate. So, you know, we map out the next 30 to 35 years of their financial life so they can sleep at night and have the confidence to know that they can retire and stay retired.
Actually, you know, right now, in this current economy, this is like almost paramount. You help people put together a clear blueprint and strategy. What are some of the key points that go into building a really good retirement portfolio?
Yeah, that's a great question. Our retirement planning process is called the Milestone Retirement Blueprint. And in that process, there are 5 key areas that we like to focus on. Number 1 is income planning. I host a radio show in California, and we talk about on the show all the time that income is the most important outcome in your retirement. And so we start with income and how to ensure that you have enough income to last for the rest of your life. Next, we shift into investment planning, where we focus on no market risk strategies that gives you the upside potential of the market with none of the downside risk. So you ultimately receive contractual guarantees that you can never lose money.
Oh, wow.
From there, we shift into tax planning and then healthcare planning, including both Medicare and long-term care. And then finally, we wanted to make sure that we focus on estate planning so they can secure their legacy for generations to come.
Well, just like regular income, I mean, when you're talking about investments, there are certain strategies that have to be employed to guarantee you don't run into tax issues, right?
No, you're absolutely right. You know, most folks have saved for retirement either in 401ks, IRAs, or other tax-deferred vehicles. And the challenge with that is that we're currently experiencing some of the lowest tax rates in the last 30 or 40 years.
But, you know, every administration that comes in tries their best to figure out how to cut into that, right? How can you prepare today for what may happen 4 years from now or 4 years after that?
Yeah, well, you know, in January 2026, we have new tax tables, or basically the old tax tables, coming back into effect. So that means that we have guaranteed tax increases on the horizon. So to prepare for that now, we're helping many families move from the tax deferred bucket into retirement vehicles that offer tax-free growth and ultimately tax-free income so they can be insulated from some of these upcoming tax changes.
And your firm's a little different because you have in-house attorney counsels working together with professional financial planners.
Sure.
So what's the important piece of having, or important reason for having, in-house attorneys like yourself?
Well, one of the key things that we try to stress to clients is you want to try to avoid probate. The court's making a decision on what happens with your money.
And I'm telling you, my family just went through that. Like, it was the most ridiculous thing. And now, 6 months later, there's still people still coming out of woodwork.
Yeah.
Right? But go ahead, I'm sorry.
And that's the key right there. If we do proper estate planning early on, we can avoid that process. That probate process can take 6 months, a year, sometimes even 2-3 years to finish. And the sooner we can get the families to understand, if you put a plan in place, your wishes, your desires, your wants, you can take care of your family not only while you're still alive, living into your older ages, but for future generations.
Yeah, you know, we had a family member who passed away and left a significant estate. However, as we started digging into this, we started realizing there was a couple of things he didn't do. You know, he didn't sign this thing over here, he didn't sign that over there, and you know, next thing you know, you got lawyers coming out of the woodwork trying to figure out, you know, how to get you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a key thing. A lot of times people set up an estate plan. They, you know, maybe go online and, you know, do the little programs that they have there, but then they forget to fund the trust, put their assets into the trust to make sure they go exactly where they want. And what I tell my clients all the time is, we're going to do this today, but in the future, we need to come in and, you know, periodically upgrade it and make sure everything is in the proper place as we go on.
If there's one thing you wanted our viewers to take away from this, what would it be? What would it be?
It's that you work hard to get to where you are at this stage of your life. Make sure you take the necessary steps to protect it, to create income that you can never outlive, and to really make sure that your family is taken care of, not just during your lifetime, but even for the next generation to come.
And if people wanted to get more information, where would they go?
They'll just simply go to our website at milesfinancialgroup.com.
And they can catch you in your radio show. What was that again?
The Miles Financial Show,
All right,
every
for
Saturday
sure.
and Sunday.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here today, okay? Really, honestly, thank you. And of
Thank
course,
you.
if you want more information, you can always go to our website, thebalancingact.com. We'll be back right after this.